Hello ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Today we're going to talk about
कुछ कुछ होता है
Kuch Kuch Hota Hai is a textbook definition of a 90s masala movie except the fights.
Oh really?
The movie had friendship, hot legs, love, maternal love, religion, kids, tears, twists, and finally a happy ending. And since it's a Karan Johar movie, we know right off the bat that this movie is about first world problems.
पता है जब मैं अपने दोस्तों के साथ बाहर जाती हूँ तो वो सब अपनी बहू की बुराइयां करती हैं।
अच्छा,
मैं तो वो भी नहीं कर सकती।
Problems like making money, paying your rents and installments, handling your bosses, etc. Nah, too fucking mainstream. Too freaking mainstream. Too freaking mainstream. I'm appalled that someone can make a movie where most of the bets are placed over basketball and the protagonists don't even know how to dribble.
Come and get it. Come on, you. That's.
So this movie is to be blamed for unreasonably high number of Rahuls and Anjalis in your college and your school these days. Also, this movie is to be blamed for unrealistic expectation of college life by a whole generation. I mean, as a kid, I expected in college I'm going to be a super stud and there are going to be super cute girls wearing super short skirts. That didn't really happen. And I've attended 2 colleges, so yeah. Just like these shows of the 90s. They had me clear my 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th blazingly fast. But wasn't I shocked when I reached high school? Because my bags were still heavy, I still had no time, and the girls were still wearing ghagras. Also, this movie gave us the cancer called friendship bands.
Squeeze me.
Yes.
Happy Friendships Day.
Or the introvert's weapon of flirting. I haven't seen one relationship which was triggered by friendship bands. It's quite poopy actually. So coming to the story of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, it's about Rahul who friendzones Anjali for a hot classmate. Won't blame him for that. Tina bears a baby and leaves letters for her child called Anjali. Out of gazillion other names. So the letter basically asked the younger Anjali to be the wing woman of Rahul and reunite him with the older Anjali. Does that even make sense? So basically, the letters asked the younger Anjali to be the wing woman of her father called Rahul to reunite him with the other Anjali that he had dumped earlier in the movie. Yeah. So let's take a step back and look at the judgments and assumptions flying right around here. First, Anjali won't get married in the next 8 or 9 years. She didn't really look good or attractive to me. Judgment. But I don't see why she wouldn't get married for the next 8 or 9 years. She was doing pretty fine with her life. She was just a little heartbroken, right? Not getting married for 8 or 9 years, that's kind of stretching the line a bit. Choti Anjali would have EQ to understand all this love and jazz through her letters. Okay, when I was that age, I was looking for walls to scrape off the cement and eat. And this woman was being the wing woman of her father. The third and the biggest assumption, this one's huge, this one's really huge, wait for it, listen to it. Tina assumed that Rahul would not marry for the next 8 to 9 years. Going by how Rahul was when he was in college.
जानती हो सोनिया,
हाँ.
ये फ्रेंडशिप बैंड मैं सिर्फ तुम्हें दे रहा हूँ.
Really Rahul?
Really सोनिया, क्योंकि तुम सबसे ज्यादा अलग और सबसे ज्यादा खूबसूरत हो.
Really Rahul?
Really सोनिया.
And how he rushed into this marriage at the age of 20, 21 or maybe 22. I would not place my bets on Rahul not getting married for even 1 year after Tina dies, let alone 8 or 9 years. I mean, this is the hugest, this is the stupidest assumption ever. So anyway, this little girl hatches a plan to reunite Anjali and Rahul, but whoa. Salman Khan is behind Anjali now. things get a little tricky here, okay? Because we've seen the guys who are behind Salman Khan's ladies and they have not had really good future. So long story short, after a touch of Allah and God and some tears and some drama, finally these guys unite and Salman Khan just lets her go. So yeah, basically that's that. But did you even think what happened to Salman Khan? Did you? Or do you just think about yourself? Huh? That freaking breakup made Salman Khan the playboy, alleged hunter, alleged killer, and alcoholic. But did you ever think about that? No. You only think about yourself.
Oh, really?
Now I want to discuss about some cringeworthy moments in the movie in their order of appearance. Most of us watched this movie as kids, and this movie has subtle messages for the genders. Like in this scene.
College में no short skirts, please.
But there's more to come.
मैं तुम्हारी मम्मी से शिकायत करूंगा कि तुम कॉलेज में शॉर्ट स्कर्ट्स पहनकर बॉयज को एक्साइट करने की कोशिश।
तुम्हारा हाथ दिख रहा है, लड़के एक्साइट होते हैं। अरे ये क्या चप्पल डाला है? इस चप्पल को डाल के तो तुम्हारा पैर दिख रहा है, लड़के एक्साइट होते हैं। But don't get too emotional because the girls still wore skirts throughout the rest of the movie. Also in the movie, SRK whistles to the teacher, which is not even the oddest part.
Miss Briganza,
The oddest part is her reaction. This is precisely what's wrong with the country these days. Men can get away with the sleaziest of the things and women have to cover themselves. There you go. Done with my YouTube social responsibility for the month. This movie also gave love a whole new definition. प्यार दोस्ती है. Love is
प्यार क्या है?
प्यार प्यार दोस्ती है.
प्यार दोस्ती है. This is the line of hope. If I had to give a logo to this line, I would choose the one that Superman wears on his chest. S. Hope. And then came a barrage of phrases used by Indian boys across the globe and over the internet because now they knew कि प्यार दोस्ती है, so they had to get started with friendship. I'm sure you've heard of a few of these phrases. I want to do friendships with you. Can we be friendships? Send bobs and vagine pics. And then there's this one hutiapa that I want you guys to look at because it's totally ludicrous.
पापा
क्या है?
अपनी पैंट तो पहनो।
तो उसने शर्ट डाला, ऊपर जैकेट डाला, उसने सॉक्स डाल के जूता डाला, पर इस हूतिये को ये दिखा नहीं कि इसने पैंट नहीं डाला. I mean, who the makes these scripts? In the end, we're going to talk about प्यार एक बार होता है, हम जीते भी एक बार हैं, हम मरते भी एक बार हैं.
माँ, हम एक ही बार जीते हैं, एक बार मरते हैं. शादी भी एक ही बार होती है और प्यार भी एक ही बार होता है.
So basically, the whole movie is an irony to this dialogue. It's like making a movie with the tagline, it's all about loving your parents and then leaving your parents at the drop of the hat. It's like living a lie your whole life. At least Karan could have given us a closure and showed us a last scene wherein Anjali and Rahul are getting divorced, wherein Rahul tells Anjali that, hey, I have to get a divorce because I love Tina and she is my first love, और प्यार जिंदगी में एक बार होता है, हम जीते भी एक बार हैं और मरते भी एक बार हैं, and the end. Dude, that would have given me a closure. Lastly, Rahul had nothing to do with love or friendship. Rahul had always fell for the better looking option. He fell for Anjali when she was transformed and was in a red sari.
I'm cool. Huh?
Although Karan did try to prove Rahul's virtue by pulling in Tina's Atma in the last scene, we know you better, Rahul. You're a freaking jerk. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know if you liked the video. I have to confess that I've been totally inspired by pretentious movie reviews and I'm sad that they discontinued. So if there are any movies that you would want me to review, please just write them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being a great audience. I'll be back soon.